The lights are off. Look at him go. Look at him go.
We are live.
This is insane.
Cosmic Baseball is here.
Oh my God. Look at the numbers pop. Look at the pinstripes. It's beautiful.
This is incredible. The jerseys are popping. The bases are glowing. And the tape all around the stadium emitting. And look at those jerseys. It looks like it's a bunch of ghosts out there.
This is unbelievable. From Shepherd Stadium, the first ever sporting event played under black light. Oh man.
That is incredible. The first ever blacklight baseball game underway here in the Tri-Cities. This is awesome.
Both teams re-emerging. And this is just awesome.
Double shout out to Justin Spiegel and Connor Spears. Some people watching from all over the Pittsburgh, Wheeling, and Morgantown, West Virginia area. Some shout outs for Camden Weston as well, as we're underway here with Cosmic Baseball. I don't know if this could have looked any better, honestly.
My expectations were through the roof, and this is just unbelievable. We've jumped 300 viewers, I think, in the past 20 minutes. I think we can get to at least 600, 700.
Up to 480 right now, and it just continues to climb by the minute. Love to see it, and even the band glowing out there.
So we've got a new lineup. I mean, just insane. I keep on saying that, and I don't know another word. I mean, do you see this? YouTube, do you see this?
And once the teams take the field and get in their positions, we will update you on which team is which, as they're all wearing the UV reactive jerseys. A reminder, this is the Greenbrier Knights versus the Tri-City Chili Peppers split squad. And some congratulations to Chris, Rob, and the whole team. And we've got someone coming on the 28th for one of our Cosmic Baseball games. Shout out.
Someone's watching from the Durham Bulls Stadium. One of the best baseball movies of all time.
How about that? And of course, you got to get in a little bit of practice out there. And you see from our center field camera, look at all those shirts pop out there in the crowd and on the field. This is something else.
And, you know, Colby Motley made a comment in that MLB article that in a way it was easier to see the ball than it is in a regular nighttime baseball game. And the ball certainly pops. That's definitely, seeing this again is my first impression.
Shout out for Clay.
Clay!
Big
Intern
shout out.
Clay, he's running the scoreboard tonight.
Our guy Clay, only about 50 feet to our left. I don't know if he can hear us right now, but big shout out to you if you can hear us, Clay.
Clay, you just got shouted out on the broadcast. He can't hear us. But regardless, I mean,
speechless.
Speechless indeed. This is the coolest thing I've ever been a part of.
I think I'd have to agree. This is simply history. Need this in MLB The Show 25. I agree.
I think Spiegel might be our most popular. He's gotten a lot of shout-outs as we inch our way towards 500 viewers.
How about this? 488 watching now. Just continues to grow. And again, part of making this all happen, got to shout out our director, George Gaston, currently on the controls, getting everything going right now. He's done so much for us so far this season. Someone says they need this in the MLB. You know what? I agree. And a shout out for intern Alex as well.
And a shout out to Dennis McDonald.
Alex, one of our social media interns, doing his thing right next to Clay, actually.
And I agree with Jonathan Sakaguchi. This is too sweet.
Hey, and someone says, let's go, George Gaston.
George!
Eden Shiano, shout out.
4 away from 500. This person is watching on TV, YouTube, and TikTok.
Hey, that's a great reminder for everybody that we are currently live on TikTok. So a shout out from our PA announcer, Jason Dean. It does take a minute for eyes to adjust.
So that is why we're still just going through a little infield practice, outfield practice. Some guys getting some flicks in the outfield. I mean, how could you not? I'm going to need a picture in this.
This is pretty sweet. We've got our shirts on, ready for this. Hey, there's a shout out for Liam Stewart. He got an inning earlier on in this game.
We got some Rick Astley going.
Never going to give you up, and that's what the Chili Peppers said when this idea popped up in their head. They never gave up on this idea. Heck, everything is glowing right now. The stairs are glowing. The railings are glowing. The people are glowing.
And we've seen this played out before with just the players and some interns here. And it's not even close to how cool this looks right now. All the fans did their part by getting their Chili Peppers merch. And even if they aren't in, just wearing neon UV reactive colors. And this is amazing.
This is incredible.
Clay comes in to say thanks for his shout out. We're at 494. Come on, guys. Let's do this. Let's go. We are so close.
And Clay, you got a shout out earlier. Oh, he's out the door.
We have Nate here. Where's Nate's shout out? I'll give Nate a shout out because he rules.
And someone, Channing, your whole family is watching on all platforms. Big shout out to you guys.
Thank you to Channing. And somebody says someone should have put on that color paint for eye black.
Oh!
And me and Connor are wearing eye black.
We were prepared. Many of our interns put on the eye black. Up to 500 viewers. Shout out to you, Bobsled United, putting us over the top. And another Justin Spiegel shout out and some more Hanover. Marcus Goodpastor, John Gerard, Alex Christie will all be playing in the next Cosmic Baseball game. How about that? Things just couldn't have gone much better.
So for the Chili Peppers, the lineup remains the same. Giovanni Briggs and Alex Ferguson, who pinch hit, stay in the lineup. And that has to be very exciting to our group of people who was very excited about Giovanni Briggs being in the game.
He'll take some more cuts in this Cosmic Baseball. We'll play a handful of innings here in a moment. And your brother is the Chili Pepper. We've got to put eyes on the Chili Pepper. Blaze himself.
And again, this is just the beginning. We haven't even gotten real plays yet. Even watching the independent fielding has been unbelievable. This is just one of the coolest things, probably the coolest thing I've ever seen. I mean, dollars to donuts. Scoreboards turned off and out in the outfield. The Chili Peppers did everything possible short of taking a bat to the lights outside of the stadium to make sure no light is bleeding in besides the black light. And I can't really even fathom what's going on right now. And for Greenbrier, they come in with a bit of a different lineup. Clark, Johnson, Almeida, McGowan, Chalfant, Cayley, Whitmire, and Mitrasak.
Some more Giovanni Briggs shout-outs as well. Also for Katrina Carlson, some Grayson Harris love from the fam. Check that out. Sam Poor as well. And all the way back, a shout-out for John McDonald for Lauren Elizabeth and her 3-year-old. Shout-out to you guys.
Somebody asked what the umps will be wearing. They weren't given uniforms, but they do have sleeves. But umpires are boring anyways.
Shout out to Angel Hernandez, who recently retired. Who likes Angel Hernandez here?
I think Angel Hernandez would love this game.
I don't think so.
Who is the red pepper today?
That is Hillbilly Jesus' brother.
Hillbilly Jesus, who is your brother? What's his name?
Hey, Chase Rocks.
I notice you, Chase Rocks.
Would notice him. Hey, Jax needs a shout-out. And to Texas on Top in your
Texas
family.
on top. We love Texas. Hook 'em.
Hook 'em horns, baby.
It is 5:15, 515 people. And it's going to be, for the Peppers pitching-wise, Will Maloney, Zach Davis, and Jamie Catula in the first, second, and third. The first, second, and third pitchers here tonight. We have a shout out to number 40, Mr. Williams, Jameel Williams.
Shout out Jameel.
A
Class
fan
act.
and intern favorite.
Class act.
Jameel is the best.
Love that guy.
Jonathan Samrin, this guy rules.
Umpiring is boring.
Saratello from Morehead City, North Carolina.
Marlins represent. Come on.
Hey, I think we're bringing somebody in from the Marlins to the Chili Peppers.
Someone doesn't like OU, I see. Oklahoma University.
I'm sorry. Boomer Sooner. Shout out Aiden Cunningham, the two-way player.
He pitched the final inning we saw pre-Cosmic Baseball, which will be underway here soon. And you got to look at those umpires right there with the orange sleeves. That is awesome. And someone says Jamie Katsula has the best changeup this side of the Mississippi.
Jamie Catula this year was roommates with one of our sales interns, Ryan Schwartz.
And we had a talk with one of his teammates, Mike Dennis, about the background of Jamie Catula and how he plays. And he did talk about that nasty changeup. So big shout out to that. Catula will be pitching tonight. And hey, we're being asked to say whether we'd like the Peppers or the Knights to win this one.
We are the Chili Peppers broadcasters, and we are the Chili Peppers. During a regular game, we try to keep it as impartial as possible. It's Cosmic Night. We want the Chili Peppers by 10, 50, 100, a million.
100 million thousand. The Chili Peppers, we will ride with them till the end. And someone says they've been waiting on Cosmic Baseball almost as long as they've been waiting on NCAA Football 25.
Cosmic Baseball came out before GTA 6.
Big shout out for Dallas Cayley, pitching with the Knights from Hilo, Hawaii.
So an interesting thing to look at here as Will Maloney gets ready to go. Maloney is pitching behind an L screen. So some people worried about safety. Chris Martin, Rob Perez, and the Chili Peppers crew. Safety is the #1 priority, and that is why we have a pitcher behind an L screen. And our umpires, they're wearing those arm sleeves like I talked about, and that's the only part of them you see. So umpires are invisible. Soon they might be invisible forever with the robotic umpires. So maybe this is foreshadowing by Cosmic Baseball.
It's very possible. GTA 6 needs Cosmic Baseball. Come on, I agree. Shout out Coach Wyndham and Justin Spiegel from Justin's little sister. Up to 524 viewing this one on the YouTube cast. Got a good group of fans viewing this one. We've had a lot of fun checking out these comments so far.
And guys, I just need to let you know, this is going on. This is 2-3 more times of this. And I expect you all to be here.
And not to mention, shout out to Maddox Childress batting in the 9th hole today for the Peppers Split Squad. They're asking Texas or Sooners. I don't know. That is a tough one. I think I'd have to go Sooners. I'm a Baker Mayfield fan, personally. And I think we're about to get things cracking here, everybody. We've got our first batter.
So to illustrate how excited I was, I'm currently profusely bleeding out of my nose. And to those who know me, that's classic. Connor, why don't you start off a little bit, talking a little more?
Hey, I've got you. So I think it's a new game, essentially, where we're at. The whole thing, the whole previous 5 innings we've had, or 4 in a third, those are washed. And this brings up a whole new ball game. First pitch is grounded straight to first, and it's an out.
That is history. First pitch, first hit. Unbelievable.
We are buzzing here, to say the least. And let's see who we've got up here. The nosebleed holding Charlie down a little bit.
No, we're still alive, just a little nasally.
Just a little bit. Hitting a foul back by the new batter.
Victor Johnson.
Victor Johnson rocking the number 7 now in the Cosmic jerseys. All green, so the Greenbrier Knights fittingly are rocking the lime green jerseys in this one. And someone says he should send this ball to Cooperstown. He had a couple home runs with Virginia State.
We're being told to shout out the Yankees. Nope. Sorry.
I don't feel like it either, personally.
Keep on the stream, Jax, but
my allegiance stands with the Cleveland Guardians, personally.
Let's go Mets.
And here comes the pitch. Nice take in the first
Struck
called
him
strike.
out.
Called strike 3 for the man on the bump. That's Will Maloney with his first strikeout. And the first strikeout in Cosmic Baseball history goes to Will Maloney.
And depending on where this goes, you could imagine that this is just something that could be forever. I think this is going to be the first of many. As the pitch hits our third batter.
That was Jack Almeida. Hit there. Mostly the same lineups as we saw earlier.
Unfortunately, I will not be going to the pitcher's mound.
Personally, I'm here for the Charlie Benami pitching appearance.
And you have to think that maybe the thing that's hardest to do here is hit those curveballs. And Maloney doing plenty of that. Another swing and a miss. Adam McGowan.
Hey, we've got some shouts for a Rob Perez at-bat.
We need a Rob Perez at-bat. Maybe next game.
I would absolutely be here for that. I'm just excited to see the first home run.
Well, you know, there's going to be a home run derby.
And there will be a home run derby between every single inning, every single half inning, I should say.
As that one's cracked, foul.
Let's see this one draw into foul ground. Oh, that's out on the street. So some unassuming person driving by has possibly seen a glowing ball fall onto their car.
Bum, bum. We got Sweet Caroline playing.
What a great vibe.
Cosmic never felt so good. The pitch in, ripped to left field, and down for a base hit. The first base hit in Cosmic baseball history belongs to Almeida. Congratulations to Jack Almeida.
Hey, we've got a shout out for Michael Dolberry.
Dolberry, not here yet, but he should be here very soon to help the Chili Peppers.
Currently playing ball at UMC Pembroke, having quite the year.
And another beautiful curveball from our pitcher. Will Maloney. Maloney, another friend of our intern, David. This is just an unbelievable spectacle, and you got to give all the credit to Chris Martin for the visionary idea of Cosmic Baseball.
He really made it all happen, and seeing it come to fruition out here on the ball field is just miraculous. It's awesome. Cut and a miss, and it finishes our first inning of Cosmic Baseball ever.
What a first inning of Cosmic Baseball indeed. Peppers give up a hit, but Will Maloney, the first pitcher in Cosmic Baseball history, gets out of it with a runner on second. The Peppers will come to bat for the first time ever in Cosmic Pink. We'll be right back. Rather, we're still here. I spoke too soon. How about a home run derby?
How frickin' about it? We've got a Brandon Ike shout out as well. Starred for the Chili Peppers last summer. Jordan Oliveira shout out as well.
Somebody's dog is there with them, so that has to be history. Agreed. The hats are so clean, we agree.
The hats are rather clean. Hey, shout out to Garrett Siegel. You'll be part of this event with the Greenbrier Knights, and here's the home run derby. Starting out throwing from almost right in front of the mound. Off to a slower start. Oh, here we go.
That's cut in. Oh, and just a little bit short. And all these balls have been spray painted on and sanded by our wonderful intern team.
Ripped to left field. I think that one's going to go. Not quite. Warning track power.
That one swung on and missed.
Still yet to see a home run, but again, every run will count as an official run in the scorebook.
So you think this is meaningless? These are runs in the game.
Hello to the entire Oz Park Youth Baseball League. Shout out.
Shout out to Chris Martin indeed.
And no runs come across for the Knights in their first home run derby appearance. Tough start. And that was Trey Keels.
Trey Keels took some good hacks, but can't get a run. So now the Knights will have to play defense. And for the Knights, they were down 6-2 in this game. But it doesn't matter. They're back out, and the Chili Peppers are here.
All that matters is what happens now.
Shout out to Maggie May the dog.
Big shout out. And we're getting more love for a shout out for Jax.
Shout out Jax. All right, guys, we're under 500 again. I need you to tell your dog, tell your neighbor, tell your best friend, tell your enemy. You are doing your friends, families, and other loved ones a disservice by not getting them right here, right now to witness history.
Some say there should be a chili pepper sprayed on the water tower. I think I agree.
Oscar O'Coin out of SUNY Oneonta onto the mound. Pitched just 2/3 of an inning at Oneonta, has that 3/4 arm slot, and the first batter coming up to bat for the Chili Peppers in the history of this experience is Colby Motley.
And Motley took an AB with the main squad as well, so I'll be hyped to see what he does here.
We saw Motley in his batting practice with the big league Peppers, and he was just shooting them out there. So he's a power guy, and maybe he's a guy who we could see out there to, close to hit some of those home runs in the home run derby in between innings.
I think so. We're getting some more dog shout-outs, too. Hudson and Quincy. And someone's neighbor, Tony Edwards. We're getting some ridiculous shout-outs here.
We're ready to roll for the second frame of Cosmic Baseball.
We got Mike Dennis checking in. Check
Mikey
that out.
Dennis, super intern. Trying to break the record set by current player in this game, Alex Ferguson, in sales.
Big shout out. Super intern, better catcher. I agree.
One of our roommates.
It's right across the hall from us. Shout out Mike.
Great guy. Shout out to Jax's dog, Pebbles. Motley is clipped. And he'll take a walk. The first base runner.
Look at that, the first Chili Pepper base runner in Cosmic Baseball history.
Another wrinkle here is that both teams are wearing Chili Peppers uniforms. A backflip from the runner. Are you kidding me?
This is
has
incredible.
everything. Matthew McGovern stealing second. The first steal in Cosmic Baseball history.
I am in utter disbelief. I can't believe this. It's incredible.
Shout out Boomer the dog. Boomer Zornberg, the GOAT.
And look who it is. It's Alex Ferguson at the dish.
The sales legend. He cranks one high in the air. Gonna be a tough play. And that is foul.
Gotta watch your head when you're out there in foul ground, especially over in those suites. Head on a swivel.
Gotta
Please.
keep your head on a swivel in Cosmic Baseball. How could you not? That's hit up the middle and over the head of the center fielder. McGovern with lightning speed, and we have ourselves a run. Another runner running through the stop sign and inside the park. Home run.
Oh my goodness.
Cosmic Baseball, are you kidding me?
This is the first inside the park home run we've seen from any team here in Shepherd Stadium this year, and it happens during Cosmic Baseball.
I didn't know they put jetpacks on people's backs for Cosmic Baseball. That's the fastest I've ever seen someone run.
Someone has this playing on an 80-inch screen. That is the proper way to watch this and witness an inside the parker like that.
I apologize for the voice crack. I got a little excited. Cosmic Baseball, how about it? Tough start for O'Coin, but he gets a swing and a miss.
Motley's at the plate.
There's some repeat numbers. You're just going to have to bear with us. That's a ground to the left side. Throw across the diamond in time.
The players on the field are mostly the same right now, but they're all wearing random numbers. Random numbers that just happen to fit them on those jerseys that they've all picked up today.
So that was Aiden Cunningham at shortstop out of UMass.
And he pitched earlier. How about that? Oh, bounces that away.
O'Coin having a little bit tougher of an acclimation to all of this than Will Conley did. But did get that massive first out, but he misses inside.
Hey, you know what, though? I love that sidearm delivery in this cosmic setting, the way the ball comes off the arm and the way the jersey moves. That's pretty awesome.
Shout out Charlie Blackman. Go Rockies.
Big swing and a miss, too. But big shout out to Charlie Blackman.
I didn't think I'd be shouting out Charlie Blackman today, but here we go. Nice breaking pitch from O'Coin. That's a grounder. Nicely fielded, bouncing throw. Oh, and making a play with the splits on first base is TJ McGowan. Beautiful play from Greenbrier.
He was sitting down and made that play. What concentration over there by TJ McGowan. And we want a water tower shot here.
Water tower power! Is that it? Oh, it goes foul. For those who don't know, we have a water tower in right field. That just adds to the beautiful aesthetic here at the beautiful Shepherd Stadium. That's ripped to second base. Play made on the knees, throw in time. Side retired, but not before an inside the park home run, the first in Cosmic Baseball history. I'd say we're going to break, but that just doesn't happen. Hour straight of stimulation for the Cosmic Nation of Colonial Heights, Colby Motley.
Here's the second installment of the home run derby. Do we see a home run get on the board this time, Charlie?
I think so.
Already some seconds taken off the clock, too.
That one's grounded to the left side.
This is just wild.
That struck deep to left field. And they'll watch it go.
I lost it in the air. That one certainly went to the moon. I think our one viewer on the moon caught that one.
We did have a viewer who's claimed to be on that moon. And that's what I'm talking about.
Another. Oh, my goodness.
Motley just crushing baseballs. Those things have a family. Does he have one more in him? Last pitch. cranks it. That'll be too short, but that will add 2 runs for the Peppers.
Incredible effort, though. A handful of cranks right there.
Bob Schenk's wife is the bassist in the band that played. What a great band that was.
Indeed. Saw some Mr. Brightside get played among other bangers.
Shout out to Madeline and Lily.
South Carolina, shout out. 5-1 ball game. Peppers put up a handful more with the long ball.
Shout out Chase Lovell.
Just what a night we're having here with Cosmic Baseball. It's incredible. It's just something else.
And you believe it, and our pitcher has face paint on.
That is awesome. When we thought this game couldn't have got much better, someone throws on the face paint. That is huge.
And we have a little bit of face paint, but nothing like this. This is something else. Shout out to the Rise 10U family. That facility and training center is owned by Chris Martin. Instrumental in all of this. Someone said imagine a knuckleball in the Cosmic Baseball game. That would be tough, Connor.
I don't know how well that would work out, but I wouldn't be opposed to seeing one, I'll tell you that much. R.A. Dickey would be incredible in Cosmic Baseball. I would love to see that.
So Aiden Cunningham leads off.
We'll see what he's got with the bat in his hands. He got a chance in the field, made a nice play over at short, and he threw 3 strikeouts back on the mound.
Zach Davis, the pitcher for the Peppers.
And big shout out to Zach Davis again for rocking the face paint. That's awesome. That is electric.
Just so cool to get into the mood. Aiden Cunningham from University of Maryland Eastern Shore, though he's transferring.
Looking for a home now, and he'll certainly find one with the way he's been pitching. Had a great outing in that 1 inning earlier today.
Shout out to Jess Lovell. We're shouting out everybody.
Filth from Zach Davis, though.
Oh, and we have TJ Taylor asking us to shout out new Chili Pepper Zion Taylor, who's on the road. Connor, do we have a score update on the Peppers versus the Tobs?
Let me ask my plug for the score. I will be back in a moment with that. Oh, 9-8 final. Tobs unfortunately got the W.
The intonation of your voice got me very excited. So
I had to play it up a little bit, you know?
Well, that was very sad, but at least these Chili Peppers are on their way to a victory.
Tobs up to 7-1 on the season, though. They're having a heck of a year, Charlie.
A heck of a year. Cunningham staying alive. Shout out to Cortland.
Shout out to Ezekiel Tovar. That's awesome. One of the best shortstops in the MLB. Come on.
And that's strike 3 on Cunningham. Zach Davis starts his night with a beautiful pitch.
Davis has been great so far.
I mean, it has to help that he has that awesome face paint.
I think it adds, you could say, ability, but also aura, perchance.
Aura. A baseball stat in the making.
I think we'll have to find a way to quantify that here soon.
I don't know how to quantify it, but I know this. If you're wearing face paint during your pitching outing, you've got some of it.
Boy, I'd say so. Oh, the take at the plate. We got to be swinging at everything here in Cosmic Baseball.
There's no taking. What is this?
Baseball? I think it's baseball.
It's Cosmic Baseball. It's a completely different thing. Whitmire reaches the UVA Wise commit, and that'll bring up Mitrasak. So,
Barstool Sports just shouted us out on their Twitter.
wow.
How about that?
That is
That's something.
pretty dang cool.
Couple of outs on the board now. What can the Greenbrier Knights, get going on with this? I want to see the Knights get on the board right now. Obviously, we're looking for a Peppers W here, but I want to see them put up a fight.
We are jumping for joy in the Chili Peppers booth. I can't believe what's going on. This is just unbelievable.
Big shout out to Barstool Sports for giving your fellows a plug. How about that? What a night it's been so far, Charlie.
I mean, you just have to take a second to breathe.
Hey, again, another Geo Briggs shout out, though. Got to give respect. Another family member tapping in to watch the broadcast. He made that first out unassisted at first base. Round of applause. And we've got our next round of a home run derby. Let's see how this plays out for the Knights. How fast is that pitcher throwing? Fast. That's my answer for you.
I mean, this is just unbelievable. Through everything. You just can't even fathom this. It's going quite like this. Colby Motley. And it just continues here with the home run derby.
Oh, come on. Let's see one. Ah! No homers that time, but we've still got more time for more home run derbies, Charlie, don't we?
We do indeed, Connor. You want to call some plays?
I'd love to.
I think I lost my voice.
How's that nose feeling?
It's okay.
We're getting a lot of shout-outs for somebody's grandpa, Steve Middleton. Big shout-out to you. Oh, my goodness. We're in for another inning of Cosmic Baseball here. More shout-outs for Steve Middleton. This is incredible. 5-1 ball game, by the way, everyone. This is still a baseball game. It's an exhibition, but we're playing some real ball here, and this has just been an incredible time. It appears we've got Oscar Aucoin back out to pitch the inning. SUNY Oneata product. And again, the catcher glowing behind the dish. I still can't get over that scene in action. This has just been incredible. And we've got an Audrey Schmidt shout-out.
Audrey!
Big shout-out to one of our sales interns, Audrey. We've had shout-outs for many an intern on this broadcast so far, and Batman is shouting himself out. here in the chat. So the Peppers are back up to bat. What do they have? Blank the Knights in the last inning of cosmic baseball we've seen here. We got to see 4.5 innings of baseball. And now here we are with cosmic baseball. Pitch inside for the ball. Scoreboard is off in the outfield right now. And let's see what we've got. Another pitch inside, and wasn't quite a cosmic walk, but I was ready for it.
I mean, not quite. I think the control from the pitchers has been honestly astounding.
Hey, our first cosmic walk, though. Take a look at that.
There we go. But for it to take this long is impressive.
It really is. And another man up. And this has just been breathtaking, to say the least, so far. It's been so much fun. Grounder to second. They try to make the double play. And look at that. A baseball-y play getting the lead out with the lights off. How about that? And still just the numbers all over the place. We don't really know who's up to bat, but we did just hear from our PA announcer, this is Gray Ellenberg up to bat right now for the Chili Peppers. So we'll see what he's got here. Shout out to Kyle Andrzejczyk, currently hurt on the IR with the Knights.
Yeah,
Hey.
Shout out Big Cat. We need Big Cat here for sure.
Who knows? He could be seeing this right now, for all we know. Pitch outside. It's hard to call this like a normal game, truth be told, Charlie.
Well, case in point, the inside the park home run.
Dribbler over to second, throw over to second, and they make the lead out again. So look at that, more fundamental defense shown off by the Knights. This is awesome. We got another person coming to a game on June 15th, and that's just in 2 weeks. So excited for that game and the other two cosmic baseball games that we've got coming up here at Shepherd Stadium. And I can promise everybody in this stream, those will be just as electric, if not more, than this right now. And there's where some of the struggles come with adjusting to this blacklight baseball. That pitch was way outside for Aucoin, and you can't blame him. It's tough to spot your pitches in the zone when all you can really see is the glowing jersey of the batter and catcher, and then those bright orange sleeves of the home plate umpire. Great view of the high home right there. And this guy's got himself a 2-0 count. Grounder up the middle. Do we get a double play this time? No. Throw over to first. And a heck of a play made by the shortstop. And this is just all over the place, but looks like we're done with another half inning. And bring on the home run derby, everybody.
Has it been 3 innings? Has it been 6? Have we been doing this for a full day? I mean, like, time becomes a warp in this thing.
Mikey Dennis. Negative 150 odds for the HBP. I say book it too, Mike. And Tommy Garrett makes a good point. This could mess with people's depth perception out there on the field. Tough to handle. First pitch rocketed into left field. Deposited into the warning track. No! Another one ripped pretty far, but that just got over the wall. Oh, my goodness. Come on. Let's see another. Now this guy making some great contact, but look at the green smoke bounce off the ball when this guy makes contact. Something to behold. Rips another grounder. Come on. Get it in the air. Oh, here we go. Dies in center field. And this is Alex Ferguson, the ex-Chili Peppers sales intern. Again, this is the last time he'll play in a baseball game as he sends that one far. Home run, Alex Ferguson. The ex-Chili Pepper intern ends it with a bang and gets high fives from the guys. So that concludes our 4th home run derby we've seen tonight in a fever dream of a baseball game that we've got here. This has just been incredible. And we're back at it again. No breaks here. And as our own Chris Martin has said, nonstop stimulation. Just what a spectacle this has been. And then the regular squad that played on the road against the Wilson Tops tonight, they'll be playing in the next Cosmic Baseball game. And I saw one of our first baseman, Crew Bolden, earlier before they left on the bus, and he said he was pretty hyped up to play in Cosmic Baseball coming up here soon. And, I can't blame him. This just looks like so much fun to play in. It might be a little tough, might be some challenges, but all in all, it just seems like a blast.
Yeah, I think that it's going to be really fun to see the full squad here.
I sure am excited. This is just something else. And still a good contingent of fans here, a few innings into the Cosmic Baseball spectacle. Again, 1 of 4 that we will see this summer. And we've got another Chili Pepper up there on the mound. If we find a number, we'll give it to you guys. And yes, this is an absolute vibe. Oh, and our intern Alex shouting himself out on the comments. Alex Gonzalez, part of the social media team, making some of the graphics for the team. Big shout out to him and the rest of the social media squad, Deanna, Isabel, Katrina, and Alex. I want to shout out all the interns.
Can we think of all of them who we can shout out?
I think so. Hey, let's start out with George and Cullen in the booth here. Cullen, our TrackMan operator. He's just here for the vibes right now. This is exhibition, so doesn't quite need the TrackMan right now. But these guys doing some great work this season so far, I must say. Batter at the plate. And I'm just waiting to see some of our staff get in this one. Swing and a miss from number 11, we'll call him. Swinging that lime green bat that just looks so good in this Cosmic Baseball environment. And it is an 0-2 count, so we're still keeping track to a degree here at Shepherd Stadium. Rips that one up high into center field, but we have a cosmic out as that one dropped on the infield. Nice play by the second baseman. Someone should shout out Kobe Bryant. Big shout out to the Black Mamba.
Huge. Rest in peace, GOAT.
This may be a baseball broadcast, but it's room for everybody. How about this? Shout out to Bill Walton. Rest in peace to a legend. Bill Walton would have loved Cosmic Baseball. What do you think?
I think it's sad that it didn't intersect.
I know. Seems like something he would have been pretty big on. Ripped up to the shortstop, but couldn't quite make the play. And something we've noticed, the shortstop, it's always tough to see that ball bouncing across the ground. It's easier to see when it's up in the air. So always a little tough to make those ground ball plays. And he couldn't quite make it that time over in the hole. So another chance at life for the Knights, who must just be having a ball, win or lose. And here comes the cosmic pitch, the cosmic swing and a miss.
Does everything just become cosmic?
I think so. We're doing a cosmic broadcast right now. I'm about to take a sip of my cosmic water.
We're going to have some cosmic Italian food after.
Smack that one out to right field. Runner going around to third. Oh, don't stop. Come on. Test it. got to see some more risks taken here for Cosmic Baseball. We saw that on that Inside the Parker, though.
Right. You'd think.
And our PA announcer, Jason Dean, shout out to him. He is giving a big shout out to TJ McGowan, who just ripped that double and said, hey, isn't this his new favorite form of baseball? And I think I'd have to agree. So let's see what Jack Almeida has. Dribbles that one right up towards the L screen. Pitcher throws to first. And the first time we've ever seen a play off the L screen, 2 runs come home. And look at that, 2 more on the board for the Greenbrier Knights. They are getting active, and the Gio Briggs shout-outs just keep coming. That is awesome. This guy
unbelievable
has himself quite the fan base. That's pretty awesome. Big shout-out to Gio Briggs, who we've given some love here and there throughout the broadcast. And just what a trip it's been so far. Some are saying the future is now. I think this is the future.
Wow!
Get to third. And everyone's celebrating after that play.
Diving grab.
Cosmic diving grab.
Cosmic diving grab.
How about that? 6-4. But that was one heck of a play, and I gotta imagine how hard could that possibly be to make that diving grab out in right field. It's almost pitch black out there. You've got the reflective tape on the outfield wall all across that our awesome interns, our awesome ops interns more specifically, put up all throughout the day today, and they'll stay up until the second game, which is in a couple. And watch out for that hot shot going foul. And you can just see the orange of the umpire rushing back to first base. This is just such a unique scene here in Colonial Heights, Virginia. Well, where else would this be? I think it's the perfect site.
Where else?
Wrigley? No. Fenway? No. Yankee Stadium? Not quite. Shepherd Stadium is the place to be on June 1st, Saturday night of 2024. And not to mention June 15th, right here in a couple of weeks. It's just an electric atmosphere here on all fronts as we wheel out the L screen. And we've got our next home run derby participant. See if the Knights can put some more on the board. Still nothing out there on the scoreboard, by the way. Just a note. First hit ripped out into left field. Thought that one was going to go, but not quite. Another one. Hot shot, but just not quite enough off the bat. And I've noticed the mound is just glowing right now as that's a towering blast out to left field. Is that going to go? Oh, that's way shorter than I expected.
The depth perception's a little tough.
I have been fooled time and time again with foul balls, or fly balls, I should say, early on in this exercise. What a wild game this has been. Home run derby as 10 seconds are left for the batter. Come on, let's send one over the fence. That had a chance. This one not quite. Come on. Last chance. Towering, and I think that's going to be a pop-up. Stays in the infield. More chances at the plate, though, as the Chili Peppers are going to come back out to hit in a game that has just lost all logic. And is this one possibly over? We're getting high fives over there on the Chili Peppers side. No, it is not.
Do you know the score?
According to our broadcast, it's currently 6-3. Things are just all over the place here. But, again, it's an exhibition game. It's all about the vibes, Charlie. Come on.
It's all about the vibes. Game doesn't count in the standings, believe it or not. I bet the Wilson Tops come here and play this game. I've got the Chili Peppers.
Hey, some say the Chili Peppers are hot. They lost today. They still scored 8 runs, and you can't forget about that electric win they had a few days ago when they went out to Hampton, Virginia to face off against the Peninsula Pilots. I think everyone needs to hear about this one. Well, we've got this big audience. We've just got to tell them about the excellence of that game. They came back from down 7-3 after giving up 7 in the bottom of the second. Came back all the way to win 10-7 in extras. And part of that was a tying 3-run blast off the bat of a high schooler, Jacob Lee. And then a ridiculous double play made by pitcher, catcher, and first baseman to get the lead runner out. And then the runner going to first out when the bases were loaded with no outs in the bottom of the ninth. And they got out of that jam somehow and won the game. Just an incredible showing by the Chili Peppers. And I think there's crazier stuff that could happen here.
We got an interview going on.
And whoever's on the mic right now was asked if they ever imagined Shepherd Stadium looking like this, and they said, yeah, I think so. Stuff's just crazy here. Hey, shout out to Alex. Great comment.
Loved it.
Hey, Garrett Siegel out on the bump now. We've got a pitcher identification. Thank you for the comment.
Airport interactions.
That is huge. And Michael Dennis says, good night in the chat. It's time for Cosmic Burgers.
I thought it was chicken parm tonight.
Cosmic Chicken Parm possibly coming later. We were treated to Cosmic Jimmy John's earlier today. It was pretty great. And a strikeout could be a Cosmic K. And this Cosmic pitch is a Cosmic breaking ball. And, not to be redundant, a Cosmic wave by the batter. Incredible stuff. And hey, shout out to one of our ops interns, Grayson, who's done some camera work too on the side. Great stuff from him. Giving everybody love here on the broadcast tonight as we're only a few weeks into the season here for the Chili Peppers, but it's just been such a fun season already and a great summer, and it feels like this is the culmination of those few weeks of hard work that we've had here at the stadium. It's been great. Hit back and foul. Watch out if you're in the crowd. I think that one might have just bounced off the netting. But that's close. Hey, and shout out to intern Xander, another one of our ops interns. And someone making a mention of Cosmic Brownies? I think we've got to have some of those at the stadium for the next game. Thoughts, Charlie?
I'm in. I am most definitely in.
How's that voice feeling?
We'll see how tomorrow feels.
Rips one way up high. That's drawing foul. And is out of play. That was certainly a strike. We're standing pat here in the bottom of the third. 6-3 ball game. Got a 1-2 count. Dropped it a little bit low. Someone says, Cosmic Brownies. Boy, I agree. That would not be the worst thing right now.
Yeah, how was that not incorporated?
Hey, now we've got the idea in our heads as the batter is walked, and we'll give it a shot again sometime in the near future for the next Cosmic game.
Ain't that the truth?
Ain't it? Look at that. We've got Alex Ferguson back up to bat for the Chili Peppers. Still haven't seen a Chili Peppers lineup card for this part of the game, but I do recognize Alex Ferguson there in the box.
True. There have been some number switches, but Ferguson, a legend in our on the field and in our intern department, hard to miss.
Indeed. Of course, we've referenced earlier, excuse me for that quick voice crack. I think I might be losing my voice too. Swing and a miss from Ferguson. Hit a handful of home runs in his appearance in the home run derby a couple of half innings ago. Smacked a couple dingers out to left field. Someone's looking for a signed Alex Ferguson jersey. Can we make that happen? Swing and a miss, throw down to first. Not in time. Or actually, no, not quite in time. But that was a strikeout. Colby Motley, I know this guy is up. Motley, again, one of the high school kids committed to VCU. Him and Jacob Lee for this Chili Peppers squad. Lee with the A squad tonight. Takes it on the black, strike one. And I'm looking from out the window right now towards second base and just looking at the umpire standing there. You can't see any of him except for the glowing orange sleeves. That's just a sight to behold. Still see a ton of lime green, orange, and pink/purple shirts floating around the concourse and in the seats. Crowd starting to filter out as the game draws on. It is getting late here. But for any fan that's come here, I think it's been a great time. And someone says they got number 40 Williams to sign a CPL ball opening week. I think that continues our good thoughts of Jameel Williams, real stand-up guy. Not playing tonight,
Just
but
a classy guy.
Great dude. Gave me some liquid IV before a game a couple weeks ago. Big shout out to him for that. I was hydrated. I was hydrated.
We need him in Cosmic Baseball.
We sure do. Rips that one into left field. It's going to get to the gap. Here comes a Cosmic runner around third as another Cosmic runner comes to second for an RBI double. And Colby Motley brings in the runner. Oh, my goodness. And that's Matt McGovern, who came around to score, everybody, and did a backflip just outside of the batter's box. This guy's electric, and I think we need to see him a little bit more often.
I think so, too. This guy has a pure swing. Not even just a cosmic swing. A cosmically pure swing.
And he can do a cosmic backflip as well.
He'll be at Radford next year.
He'll do good things there. And I think we know where he got those hops. He played volleyball in high school. He'll enter his freshman year at Radford. He's from Chester, Virginia. So this brings up Preston Robbins. He got a couple shout-outs earlier on the broadcast. Catches, rips that one to left field. I think that brings in another run and maybe two. He's digging for second, but he's going to be out by a mile, but not before two cosmic runs score.
Everything's cosmic.
What isn't? Nothing isn't cosmic at this point. It is cosmic baseball.
And I'll take a cosmic seat. I've been standing since we started this. An hour and a half. I forgot I was standing.
Hey, this brings up another man who's been shouted out many a time, Gio Brigo. And someone says we've called a great game on our Cos microphones. Hey, I really appreciate that, Buffalo Bart. That's huge. Ripping a foul ball from the bat of Brigo. So we're hanging out here in the bottom of the third Cosmic inning tonight. Handful of runs on the board for each side. It says 6 on our scoreboard, but I think we've got some more there. And someone's asking for a shout out of the beer garden and the kids zone. Big shout out to those two areas of the ballpark.
Well, we can't even shout out the kids zone right now because that is maybe the only downside of Cosmic Baseball is there's no kids zone.
That is true. You can't really light up the bounce house and everything without diminishing the black light in the stadium. But someone says they had a great family experience here in the Tri-Cities, the best family experience in the Tri-Cities. So, hey, that means a lot for our staff. We're doing a good job. 9-3 ball game. And it looks like we're about to have ourselves another Cosmic Home Run Derby. How about that, Charlie?
That's amazing. What inning are we in? I'm not sure.
We're about to enter the top of the fourth, which, if we're playing it like a full 9-inning game where there's one half of it with one score as we played 4.5 of normal baseball, the top of the fourth would be one of the last parts of this ball game.
Maybe the last, but who knows?
We shall see. Maybe we see a heroic comeback from the Knights. That's ripped way up high, but I think it's going to drop in center field. It does. Another rip out to right. No homers yet. Off the man donning the backwards hat in the batter's box. Big rip out to right center. Go, ball. Not quite. That one might go, though. Out to left field, and it's gone. First home run of this derby, and we might see another. That's got a chance, but oh, it dies before the warning track. Come on. That's ripped, though. Not quite there. He got one, and they gave him the final pitch. Sent up high and dies before the warning track. Great effort, though, in the batter's box. And the fans do really want Blaze at the plate, which is something we'd love to make happen. I think we've got to get one of the players in that Blaze suit and step into the batter's box. That would be electric.
Singing along to Rain is a good thing, although in baseball, not really.
I don't think so. Would never wish rain, especially in any baseball game, but especially this one. This has been a hoot, as some would say. Let's go with a bit of an older term there.
An older term for a very new concept.
Absolutely, and some fans commenting way earlier in the game before the Cosmic Baseball began. I don't know, I think this could be an MLB All-Star Weekend type attraction, possibly.
We'll see. So they should have to pay royalties to the Tri-City Chili Peppers.
I think it's possible. They could trademark it. I don't know if that's been done.
I don't know if it's legal to trademark lights.
I think that's
sport,
true.
But
or maybe you could the name Cosmic Baseball. I feel like that's possible. You could trademark the name.
Certainly possible.
Because I feel like Cosmic Baseball is a very fitting name for this. It feels like you're out there in space. Obviously, I don't think space is just a bunch of popping colors and stuff, but it has that vibe, especially with the black light on the field. I think that really gives that space, cosmic vibe that has given the name of this night. So we'll see what the Knights can do at the plate here. Get a look at the Chili Pepper bench over there. Just hanging out all casual. Couple of backwards hats in the mix. And this is fun. Should be casual. Some Red Hot Chili Peppers playing in the background. There has been music playing this whole time, and there will be for the entire time, and we're over an hour into Cosmic Baseball.
It hasn't lost its luster.
It hasn't. This is still just as fresh as it was initially. Got John Cena on the speakers now. Matthew Robinson says he feels the Peppers are going to win as that bounces off the chest of the third baseman. I think I like your idea, Matthew Robertson. Sorry.
It's actually crazy with the umpires. With only the sleeves, it looks like a shadow is just moving, only arms.
I'm looking right now, and I'm focusing as hard as I can. I have my contacts in as well. I still can barely see the outline of the actual umpire aside from the orange arms popping out of the sleeves. That is something else.
I think I just killed a cosmic mosquito.
Everything is cosmic tonight. We've got cosmic baseball, cosmic mosquitoes, and cosmic brownies, and I just think I might pick one up after this game. Drops it inside for a ball. So the Peppers A squad is 3-6 on the season now, but those bats have really been warming up here in Colonial Heights. And even though we're a few weeks in, the whole team has yet to arrive, and we've got a lot of great ball players on deck for everybody who will be watching for the rest of the summer. Michael Dolberry from UNC Pembroke, Brandon Pond out of Old Dominion as that's deposited into right field. Runner comes around to third and stops. Is he tagged out? He is. The runner over at second. He'll be credited with that single. Tried to stretch it into a cosmic double, but was tagged with a cosmic out. This is a fever dream.
You think?
It's incredible. And I'm happy I'm here.
What a day to be a Pepper.
What a day indeed for the Tri-City Chili Peppers, for the CPL, the Coastal Plain League, or dare I say, the Cosmic Plain League.
I like that. I like that quite a bit.
I want to see some more pop. I'm waiting for another home run blast, but the way this kicked off with that inside the park home run, I don't know if there was a better way to really get this whole thing started. It's hard to beat, honestly. Still got a lot of people watching here, 265 strong. Shout out to everybody who's currently tuning into this broadcast. Baseball in the dark, essentially. What a concept. And it's being executed to perfection. It's been called glow-in-the-dark baseball many times by many media outlets who have picked this up. Bleacher Report, ESPN as such, Barstool. But
Brandon Stone says, need a cosmic ball game versus the Bananas. We're down.
Could happen. Savannah Bananas were previously a CPL team before going on a world tour themselves.
Come up with all those ideas, but couldn't come up with the best one. Cosmic baseball, just saying.
Gotta give respect to the Savannah Bananas, though. They put on a heck of a show. Gotta give respect where it's due. Some CPL veterans, the Savannah Bananas. And how about this as a story to tell your kids, especially for these two teams, when you're a grandpa, for the guys out there on the ball field, telling your grandkids, hey, I played in the first Cosmic Baseball game.
It's going to be a story that we get to tell our grandkids.
That is a good point. We called the first Cosmic Baseball game. Dribbler over to second base, and just under the glove. We've talked about the challenges of fielding ground balls under this black light. They persist right there. And I've lost my pen. My cosmic pen, if you will. What else did you expect? Everything is cosmic tonight, I must say.
It's a cosmic world.
It sure is. And we're just here for the ride. And I don't know what else there is to be said that we haven't said about this spectacle of an evening here for Cosmic Baseball, but I just can't say how grateful I am to be here in this booth. It's been a great time so far, and it'll continue to be until the completion of this game. Just had an awesome time so far. It's been incredible. Rips that up high into the outfield, and the catch is made. It's 2 down now. So I've just got word, Charlie, that was not Mike Dennis spamming the chat as Mike Dennis. That was an imposter.
Huh. I think it was Ryan.
I think that would check out. Ryan, maybe even another intern from the house, possibly. I think it's Clay. Here comes the 1-0 from behind the L screen. Something, again, you don't see every day. And what a great time this has been for everybody in the stands, on the field, all the interns, everybody at the ballpark today. And I think the man who drummed this up, Chris Martin, can chalk this up as a real success tonight. It's been huge for the Chili Peppers. One could say they've gone global. We've had people tuning in from Mexico, India, Ecuador, all across the globe, some Canada, Australia, and all across the United States as well.
Everywhere, from sea to shining sea.
Indeed. It's been great to see this conglomerate of people gathering to watch a once-in-a-lifetime baseball event, as I think we're about to see some more runs and maybe a comeback, as that's a seed from center field. What a throw!
The walk-off!
That is the end. There it is. A hose piece from center field to end the ball game. An electric way to end an electric night, as you see all those jerseys clumped together, illuminating the field to end the event of Cosmic Baseball for the first time. That was incredible. And all you can do is smile after that's how this game ended.
We've quoted the Grateful Dead a couple times here tonight. They once said nothing left to do but smile, 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 and I agree. And this was just unbelievable. Thank you so much for joining us, Connor. Anything to add? I don't have much.
I don't have a lot to add either past what we've seen, but hey, I'm grateful to be here, and we're going to be here again in a couple of weeks on June 15th for the second installment of Cosmic Baseball, and I really hope everyone here on the stream joins us again after the fun we've had tonight here at Shepherd Stadium and on YouTube. And just to cap it off, it is over. Cosmic Baseball has ended, and officially the Chili Peppers have recorded the W 9-4 with 4 hits and 3 errors recorded. But what a game that was. And to quote Joe P. in the comments, this is the most wildest, most amazing thing I've ever seen. Joe, I think I'd agree. And I think that just about does it for our broadcast tonight. Thank you to Charlie Benami alongside me and George Gaston on the controls. And that will do it for myself, Connor Shue, and everyone else here at Shepherd Stadium. Good night, everybody. This was fun.